Welcome to Sunday with Mike. On today's show, we'll explore venue lighting, why you should take a mentor to lunch, Bluetooth speakers, and finally a couple of apps for your phone that will make your life much easier. If you find something helpful in today's show, please share the link with your friends, and don't forget to give me your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'll be right back after I grab a cup of coffee.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
So I've got my coffee, and I hope you have yours. On today's show, I wanted to explore venue lighting. More and more venues are adding uplights to their packages, and many of them only know the bare bones basics of how to use those lights. They saw a trend, and clients started asking for them, and so they wanted to jump in on the action. While this isn't a huge problem in general, it could be for you on the night of your event. For example, let's say that they have the uplights in sound active mode during the first dance at a wedding. This would be a little awkward for everyone. I'm not suggesting that you teach the venue anything about lighting, but what I do want to encourage you to do is to take control of the lighting, especially the lighting environment at your events. Focus on the dance floor. If you've been DJing for a while, you know that guests are more likely to come out to the dance floor and dance if the dance floor is a little bit darker, or what I call comfortably lit. Many are uncomfortable in brightly lit dance floors and simply will not come out and dance. This makes you look bad because nobody's dancing. Oh, sure, there are plenty of people tapping their toes, but they aren't on the dance floor. So regardless of what kind of lighting you find yourself having to deal with in your venue, as soon as you arrive at the venue and start your load in, I want you to ask the staff, am I allowed to control the lights over the dance floor area? Most of the time, they will say yes. This makes your life much easier for you and everybody else because you don't have to track anybody down to make the adjustments as needed. If they say no, then find out who does have the power to control them, go introduce yourself, and that way you're not a complete stranger later on when it comes time for you to go over and ask them to make some lighting adjustments. This suggestion will only take a few minutes of your time, but the results of having a larger dance crowd on the dance floor will not only make you look like a DJ rock star, but your clients will feel better about hiring you and more likely to refer you to their friends because you kept the dance floor packed all night long. I'll be right back. You know, there are many things that you can do to help promote your business, and one of the best ones is to take a mentor or a friendly competitor to lunch. The benefits can really help you in your business. There are many more experienced DJs that would be willing to help you solve a specific problem that you are having if you're just willing to ask. Many people contact me often and ask me questions all the time. I don't mind sharing and helping when I can. Having said that, there are many DJs who refuse to help others and are very guarded when you ask them anything. When you run into these types of people, don't think that everyone is like this, and don't hold it against them. Nobody owes you free help. Most of us spend thousands of dollars to learn new ways to solve problems each year by going to conventions, buying and reading books, and in DVDs. When someone is willing to help you, be sure to thank them. Taking them to lunch is a very inexpensive investment on your part for such valuable advice. Just remember that it's your business and you can never learn enough. So keep pushing the bar upwards. Keep asking yourself often, how can I improve? A genuine desire to be a better business person and DJ will push you towards the top of the DJ pack, and you will advance ahead of those who are in it for the food and the beer. Learn who the shakers and movers are in your market for the type of DJ work that you want to do. Ask them if you can shadow them on events or be their assistant at an event so that you can learn directly from them by observation. When people open up and attempt to help you in your business, you should never take it for granted. It's an incredible gift that they did not have to share. I'll be right back to talk about Bluetooth speakers. Hi, and welcome back. One of the newest and growing trends in the DJ business is Bluetooth compatible speakers. There are many speaker companies that are jumping in on this trend, and it might be something that you want to consider adding to your inventory. Think of all the ways that you use your speakers. Is there a certain setup that you already do often that switching to a Bluetooth wireless connection would help you? Of course, you're already reducing the setup by one cable, but to me, that wouldn't be enough to justify buying a Bluetooth speaker. What if it was more than that? What if going to Bluetooth allowed you to be 30 feet away from the speaker, but still able to control it? That might make it worthwhile. I'm going to give you some personal examples where I've used a Bluetooth speaker, and none of them have anything to do with a client's event. I went to a family Christmas party a few years ago, and one of my relatives had Christmas music playing in the background from this really small speaker. The main thing that I noticed was how great it sounded for such a small speaker. The next thing I noticed was that the volume would change occasionally, but nobody was touching the speaker. This speaker was battery operated and Bluetooth. We could take it out on the patio or anywhere else we wanted that day. It was paired to a smartphone with a playlist, and he could control everything without having to get up. Needless to say, I was impressed and added this speaker to my Christmas wish list. Just recently, I went on a road trip and I wanted to listen to Pandora in my SUV. I don't have the ability to plug my phone into the dashboard, so I brought along my Fugo Bluetooth speaker and was able to jam out the whole trip and never turned on my built-in radio at all. I've also used it for backyard barbecues and a lot of other ways. This technology can help us so much in the future, so if you haven't thought about Bluetooth speakers and adding those to your inventory, now would be a really good time to think about doing so. So what's your favorite way of using a Bluetooth speaker? Share it with me down in the comments section below, and I'll be right back. If you haven't already downloaded Shazam and SoundHound to your smartphone, I want you to do that today. Let me ask you something. How many times have you heard a song and wanted to know the name of the song or who the artist was? It happens to me all the time because I like listening to a large variety of music. These programs allow you to hold your phone towards the music source, and within just a few seconds it will display the song information if it knows it. Later, you can view your tags and add these songs to your library or do anything else you wanted to do with the data. It's a very handy way of generating a list without having to write anything down anytime you hear a new song. In my opinion, Shazam is the better of the two programs, but you really need both of them. There have been many times when Shazam either got it wrong or didn't know the song, but SoundHound did. SoundHound can also display the lyrics to the song that is currently playing. It's truly amazing how fast technology is changing our lives and the challenge of keeping up with it all. Both programs offer interfaces to Spotify and YouTube and have many hidden features that you should check out. After using both programs for a long time, I preferred Shazam and decided that it was time to go ahead and purchase this app so that I would have unlimited searches. I don't regret the one-time purchase, and I highly suggest that you do the same. Is there another music ID program that you like to use? If so, I hope that you'll share that with me down in the comments section down below, and I'll be right back to wrap things up after this short break. So that's it. That's my show for today. I'll be back next week with all new topics to help you and your business. Be sure to give me your thoughts on today's show down in the comments section down below, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up if we've taught you anything at all. If you want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook, and I'll share that link down below. So until next Sunday, my name is Mike Schnauder. Be safe, and thanks for watching.